It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Condors and the Dolphins. Next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Sacramento Condors and the Miami Dolphins. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Set to go now on a rainy Florida afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. On third down, Morris. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And they'll send out their punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6". They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good stop, baby. Let's go.
Back to throw. Crockett. The connection made. It's Graham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's now third and 2.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Morris. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. To throw on 3rd down. Crockett. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Back to throw. Crockett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll go on the ground. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Crockett. And that is incomplete. It's now 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way. You got it. I just want to roll past it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Morris. Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Room to run inside the 40. And down right around the 37. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Morris. He finds his man, complete. That's Buchanan. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Off play action. Morris. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Condors have moved out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Crockett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Morris throwing on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL starting. Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should offer themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Operating from the gun, Morris. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Morris. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run it now with Barner. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Morris. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Condors are able to add on to that lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra hard look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Let's go. Let's go.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Morris. He finds his man. Complete. It's Buchanan. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Morris. Wide open receiver, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Morris fighting. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Following the fumble recovery, Crockett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Back to throw. Crockett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Crockett. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try to get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 39 yards on the punt, giving just 1 yard on the return. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive. Crockett, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, Crockett. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. Now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Green once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Morris. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
That's how we do it,
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun, Crockett. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now a run for Barner. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Operating from the gun, Morris. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Nice job, bro.
It's their cornerback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Condors are able to extend their lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Man, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A throw over the middle, taken in. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Crockett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Crockett. Throw left side complete. That's Barber. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Hands it off out of the gun.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Morris. He finds his man complete. That's Buchanan. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
First down, Sacramento.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And the Sacramento first down.
Hey, 96 is coming. You know Mike 96. Yo.
They'll run. It's Barner. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Let's go. Come on. Run. Run to the ball. We got a runner. Good work, D. That's how we ball.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Flush, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
That's how we do it.
On now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Crockett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barber. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, Crockett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the gun, Crockett. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Crockett. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up another and
Back to throw. Crockett. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Looking to throw. Crockett. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down. Run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He will push his way down to about the 14. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And that is Allen still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now Barner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Morris. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Morris. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Crockett, and he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. Crockett. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Here's Sacramento's offense once more. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
45.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to sort this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. Effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Sacramento, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Miami,